Hey you guys, Coach Liz here. All right, we are on the last week of our summer series of Become Your Own Health Coach. We covered all of the high five habits to help you not just lose weight, but to be able to create a long-term healthy lifestyle. Let's go over what we learned. We've talked about hydration, how important it is to hydrate, not drink your calories. Also, balance nutrition, to learn to balance your blood sugar. And of course, prioritizing protein to protect your muscle helps keep you more satisfied and helps to balance your blood sugar. All right, the third thing we talked about is sleep. Make sure you're getting your skinny sleep. Studies show that's when you detox, that's when you lose the most fat, and it's when your body recovers. And everyone needs their sleep. All right, the fourth thing we talked about is exercise. We talked about neat and eat exercise and just basically looking for ways to move your body more. Being intentional to build muscle for longevity, and it increases your metabolism the more muscle you have. Now, this week, we're going to talk about the fifth habit, which is mindset. Mindset is what I call going to the brain gym. It is building that muscle in between your ears, and that is the muscle that's going to help you and take you into a long-term healthy lifestyle way, way beyond just the weight loss. Now, mindset is such an important part because all of our habits just stem from consciousness. Are you going through life unconscious, or are you conscious of your thoughts and your feelings and your actions? Now, there's so many topics that we can talk about with mindset, but I love your life book, how it talks about so many mindset tips. Dr. Anderson really goes into things that can be life-changing in here. So make sure you check that out. A couple things that I love that Dr. Anderson is known for is the phrase stop, challenge, and choose. Now, stop, challenge, and choose is just an activity or a practice that you can start doing that helps you create space between that stimulus and the response. And it's going to help you in so many areas of your life, not just in regards to what you're eating or putting in your mouth, but how you react to life. It's going to help you with your work, with your relationships, and with your own relationship with yourself. So what we do is just wanting to create a little bit of space between that stimulus and that response, that trigger and that how you respond to it. So it might be like how you respond in traffic or respond to something that somebody said, or to a choice, a food choice. If you stop and think about it first before you respond, that's a game changer. Now, when we say stop, it's not just like a quick pause and then react. It's stop, like if you were driving a car, like you stop, maybe put on your parking brake, look around, like really think about it before you go. That is really going to help you make an informed decision and think about not just the moment, but what your bigger goal is. I think that is a huge thing. And did you know that a craving usually passes in about 5 minutes, whether you feed it or not? So sometimes, for example, if you are offered a food that you know will not move you forward with your goals, if you stop and you make a choice, no, I don't want to eat that. A lot of times just distracting yourself for 5 minutes or even sitting with the uncomfortable emotion is actually going to build that muscle in your brain, and it's going to become easier the next time. And that will pass also. So practicing that stop, challenge, choose is a life skill. So pass that on to someone else, share that with someone else that it could benefit. The second thing I want to share today is mindfulness, learning to slow down and actually think about what you're eating. I have a grandma, Pearl, that she passed away in her 90s, and one thing that she always taught me is slow down. Whenever she'd eat, she would chew her food 30 times per bite. Now, that doesn't just help your digestion, but it actually sends signals to your brain that you are satisfied quicker because you chewed so many more times. Your brain thinks that you're full. And it takes some time for your brain and your stomach to connect, to feel like you are satisfied. So if you slow down and actually enjoy the experience of eating, it can really make some big changes in your life. So here is my challenge for you this week. Look for a time once a day to stop, challenge, and choose. How you react to someone, what you say, what you put in your mouth, like stop, think about it, and then choose. The second thing is slow down. I want you to take some time when you eat. Choose one meal a day, even if it's a bar or something small, a snack, that you actually sit down. You don't have your phone or your TV or something you're reading, you're actually thinking about what you're eating. Now, I want you to chew your food 10 times per bite, and I want you to think about the food that you're eating. How does it taste? What's the texture? Is it something that you really enjoy? Why are you eating it? Were you hungry, or is it an emotional trigger? Are you eating it because you were stressed or bored or whatever it is. Think about what you're eating, slow down, and enjoy that food. So, those are my two challenges, my mindset challenges that will help you move forward to be more conscious in your everyday thinking. All right, have a great week.